Hello everyone's. I am here for Real Housewives of Potomac Season 4, Episode 9. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you're a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So we still have this little argument between Candace and Ashley going on. Only thing Ashley can throw at her is, this is your mama's house, this is your mama's table, your mama take care of you. That is the only thing that she can say. And she knows that Dorothy is, that is one of the buttons you don't push when it comes to Candace. Like Candace at this point, Chris had to pull her off to the side. Like, you need to get your emotions under control. Don't let her control your emotions. Just keep it under control. I know that you were 2 seconds off of bopping Ashley and all the forehead that she got. But I need you to calm down, okay? Calm down. While this is going on, Giselle has to kind of put her 2 cents in as to why Candace feels the way about Ashley and Michael's relationship. Mainly what we've been hearing going on for like the past, month or so. Like 2-3 weeks, I don't know how long when this first Uncle Lump's party was. She's like, I was not there, but Robin was there. Now she didn't pass. She brings up the subject and then passes the torch on to Robin, so Robin can get the blunt of it later on in the episode. Robin was like, well, while we was at Uncle Lump's birthday party, we heard Michael say that he wanted to do something to one of the husbands. I heard what he said, but Ashley was going on like, no, he didn't say that. That's a lie. He didn't say that. Well, who did he say it about? Like, that would not have been the question to ask. Who did he say it about? It should have been, he did that. That's a lie. I know my man. My man ain't said nothing like that. Not, who did he say it about? Robin, she is still continuing saying, I'm not going to say who it was, which makes me believe it's Juan. Because you didn't see in past episodes, when Juan is not in a group setting where it's the men and the women, Michael is forever. Where's my man Juan at? Where's Juan at? Juan's my man. Where's Juan? Where Juan at? So that makes me believe that it has something to do with Juan. So Candace comes back in after she been somewhat cooled down, and she's like, look here, he said what he said, I heard what he said, Robin heard what he said, your man said it, alright? So now she's going on about how Ashley is a simpleton. She's like, I'm not a simpleton, I heard what I heard, and Michael said what he said. Ain't no way around it. So this is when Ashley's like, okay, they not gonna drop this. So let me deflect everything that's going on and saying about Michael to, well, how about what you said about Monique and saying how Katie was Amistad and this, that, and third, and then you ran to the Giselle and said this. They didn't put that on the back burner right now. We want to know about the situation with Michael and what Michael said. And she's going on and on about, well, where there's smoke, there is fire. And there's a lot of smoke in your house. And this is a lot of smoke in the house. So this is when Ashley has to again bring up Dorothy being the lien holder on his house. Are we talking about this house? No, we talking about your house and what's going on at your house. And so I was like, I know Candace wanted to do something. I know she wanted to go oops upside her head. I just know she wanted to. At one point, Chris has to straddle Candace while she's in the chair to keep her from popping up and popping on Ashley. Like, she was so wanting to do that, and she didn't told this girl more than once, get out of my house. And I don't think this is your mama's house. I don't care if this is my mama's house, my daddy's house, my cousin's house, my auntie's house. If I invited you here and I tell you to leave, that means leave. Get your purse, go out that front door, and check you the deuce. That's all I got to say. Now, when she kept on going on and on about the mama situation, this is when I wanted, because Candace was saying that we not even go on to mama. I was like, she didn't brought up your mama being the lien holder on this house. You could have brought up, well, your mama couldn't be the lien holder on that tent she was living in when she left you to go be with that dude in that tent, did she? No. She could have brought up all the way Ashley's mama treated her, but she didn't. I wish she kind of would have, because Ashley was really getting on my nerves on this episode. She's been working my nerves these last few times, and the only thing she can just bring up is, this is your mama's house, this is your mama's house. I'm like, are you mad that her mama can afford to have a house for her to live in? Or is this why you're mad? So Ashley, she is left. I'm like, okay, good, you left. But now Giselle trying to get her to come back in so she can, say, hell no, Michael didn't do this. So she didn't brought herself back in. So, okay, well, you can, okay. she's trying to go back at, well, how can you talk to somebody who's being taken care of by their mother? I'm like, last time I checked, you didn't have no job neither, Ashley. I guess you kind of sort of work at Oz, but Oz got closed down. I mean, I guess it was still up and running while you was, on this show. And besides being on this show, what job do you have? Because, Ashley mom, now, Candace's mom is a lien holder to the house that she lives in. Michael is the lien holder to the house you lives in and gives you money. So, she getting taken care of by her mama, a little bit, sort of bit, and you getting taken care of by your husband. It ain't like you on here as this self-made, woman yourself, Ashley. You're just not going to, how can you talk to somebody who's being taken care of by mama? That's the issue. You mad that she has a mama who's taking care of her instead of you taking care of your mama. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't take care of your mama, but we've seen how your mama was last season. She rather had that low-down dirty boyfriend who wasn't working instead of getting rid of him. Left you to go live in a tent with some man. So, Ashley goes back in because she has some questions for Robin. Like, what exactly did she say? And Robin's like, I told you what he said. Now, Chris, he pops in like, look here, I don't be getting in y'all women's business and issues, but I heard what Michael said. And when he said it, I looked at Robin looked at me, and we spoke with our eyes like, did you just hear that, or am I tripping? And in your eyes said, nah, dog, I'm not tripping. I heard the same thing. Like, I'm not even trying to be all in your business, but I'm going to let you know this is what I heard. Well, you was passed out drunk, Candace. Like, passed out in the street drunk. She's like, yes, I may have been passed out in the street drunk. And my husband, who does not do the things that Michael said he wanted to do, picked me up and took me home. Next question, please. Yes, I was loving that. She's over telling Candace to sit down. And I was like, first of all, I'm in my house. If I'm in my house and I'm yelling, leave. First of all, I told you to leave and you left. Why are you back? Even Karen said that, like, why are you back? She told you to leave and you was gone, now you're back. If you don't like how I'm yelling, you should leave like you done before. You can do it again. And I need to know, why is it Candace is being chauffeured to the other room? Why is Candace being ushered into the other room and Ashley sitting at her table? Ashley should have been escorted off by security. Security! Escort this woman off my property, off my premises. Thank you. She's keep on going on, this is your mama's house. Now, last time I checked, Karen's in a rental property. Giselle's in a rental property. I don't know if this is a rental property that Robin lives in, but she was in a rental property at one point. So is that not their house too? Like, this is more of an in the family type of situation. Like, if something happened to my mama, I can get this house. Either way, I don't care that Dorothy is the lien holder of this house. Candace lives in it, therefore it's her house. Simple. Alright. So, where am I at? Oh, and then as she was leaving out the door talking about somebody, I know you be up here getting popped in the head by purses. I'm like, first of all, I wanted somebody to pop Ashley in all the forehead that she got. Ashley is really working my nerves. And when she was leaving with Katie, and Katie's like, well, is he gay? Did he do it? Like, he didn't do it. I don't think he did. No, he didn't do it. I just don't think Michael would do it. I was like, you don't seem so sure yourself. Like, it's been a lot of questionable things. Michael was on the first season grabbing Katie's boyfriend's booty. He was going on talking about something. I was going to grab Ray's booty, but I stopped myself. Kept stuff under control. There's a lot of things that Michael has been doing that I'm not surprised about this. Now, Candace and Dorothy, they go to therapy. Now, I was trying to figure out how this was going to work out because you have to be truthful and communicate. And I don't think that Dorothy was going to do that because she wants all the things and wrong and negativity and evil things she's doing. We're not going to talk about that on TV, and we're sure not going to talk about that with a therapist. But on the way there, Candace, she relays how you use what you done for me as a string that you can pull whenever best fits you. Well, I'm the lien holder over a house. String to pull. I put you in private school. String to pull. I put you in pageants, strings, like strings attached to everything that you do for me. And I'm tired of it. You keep on saying that you're going to cut back, but you use this cutting motion as almost like a little threatening gesture. And I just don't like that. So when they get to the therapist's office, the therapist lets Dorothy know right then and there. I am the doctor. You are the patient. Whoever is speaking, the other person be quiet. I'm like, oh, I already know this is not going to go work out as planned. And it didn't. Candace says how you call me names. You say I don't have any friends. I only have Chris. You say how your friends say how I'm disrespectful and nasty. How you shouldn't do things for me. And she's like, I didn't ever say that. And he's like, Dorothy, remember the rules. She's like, all right now. But she's not saying what you're supposed to be saying. She's not supposed to make me look bad on TV. She's going on and on. She's like, well, am I just supposed to pay the $4,000 in bill and just sit back and say nothing? She said, this is what I'm talking about. And then we had an argument at a wedding, and she felt the need to hit me with my purse. Candace, we're not talking about that. It's like, see, we need to talk about this in therapy, because in their family, they just, we don't talk about it and go on to the next thing. And that sits and festers, and now we in therapy because we're not talking about these things. She said, I asked you why you hit me, and you said, well, what did you do to make me hit you? And she was like, really? Candace starts to crying, and she's talking about something. I'm not going to be painted as this villain on here, even though I've done some things that is villain-like. But Candace was like, you sitting here talking about you pay all of our bills, you pay a portion of the mortgage. That is it. That is it. Just a portion. We paid the other half of the mortgage. You pay a portion of the mortgage because every time we turn around, you're showing up and staying for weeks and months on end. You might as well chip in if you're going to be here. You like a roommate at this point. She didn't say that, but I was reading between the lines. She's like, you sitting for painted as like you just pay all our bills. You pay a little bit of mortgage. It's like pretty soon that will be all over. And while the whole time Dorothy kept on jumping in as Candace was trying to say something like, I don't like what you're saying, and if I talk over you, people won't know what's going on, and the therapist won't know what's going on. And the therapist is like, I can just see from this one little session right there, y'all got a tumultuous relationship. Yeah. Y'all gonna need more therapy. Now, Ashley, she is performing at Virginia Gay Pride. Let her tell it that her song that I don't know the name or words and don't care to look up the name or the words was so hot out in these streets that Virginia Pride wanted Ashley, of all people, Ashley Darby, of all people, to perform at Pride. I was like, well, you on this show, you sung a song, they want a promotion for the Virginia Gay Pride, so they called you. She, for all I know, you called them and like, y'all can get we can have the Bravo cameras at the Pride Parade and everything. They're like, okay, cool. We can get us on TV. I will believe that over everybody in America, in the world. They picked Ashley Darby to perform at Virginia Gay Pride. But anyway, she gets on the stage, does her song. Like I said, don't know the words or the song, and I don't care to look up and or remember. So now it's time to confront Robin, because she feels that Robin was co-signing the lies. Like, Candace had this lie written down and you co-signed on it. She's like, no. I heard what I heard. Michael said what he said. 3 different people said this. Now, granted, Candace don't really like you. Chris, he ain't got nothing to lie about. He was like, I ain't in y'all business, but I'm going to let you know, boo, your husband said it. Like, so how is this my fault? I didn't bring it up. Giselle brought it up and passed the torch over to me to bring it up. But she's like, you're not being a good friend to me. This woman was trying to destroy my life and destroy my family. And you just sat there and co-signed what was going on. But I'm like, Ashley, baby, do you not remember all the mess that you've done? You was going to Robin and saying how Juan was out here dating other people and that you were in a miserable situation. She was going to Candace and, not Candace, what is it, going on to doggone Karen, that you, this is that and the third, you got all these tech problems. Was making it seem like Monique was in full-blown alcohol last season. But now that the shoe was on the other foot, she can't take it. Your man was out here doing something. They spoke on it. Now you feel like they not friends because they spoke on it. I was like, I'm going to need you to sit all the way down somewhere. You've been messing with people's lives and causing drama and just being ugly since you got on here. You're just getting your karma. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a new video, you will be well informed. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.